So let us go through the consecration ritual for the Earth Pentacle. Prepare your temple as usual. Pick up the dagger used for the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram with your right hand and knock on the altar 3 times using its handle. Then walk to the northeast of your circle and say loudly with meaning, Hekas, Hekas, este heloi. Moving clockwise, return to your place behind the altar facing east. Perform the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram and the banishing ritual of the hexagram, making sure to finish with the analysis of the keyword. When moving around your altar, pick up the magical tools in the following steps. So when pivoting to face the direction of that tool, always move clockwise. Move clockwise to the south of the altar and pick up the fire wand. Pivot and face the elemental tablet of fire in the south. Wave your wand 3 times in the air in front of the tablet and then raise it. Walk clockwise around the room, keeping the wand raised while you say, and when after all the phantoms are banished, thou shalt see that thy holy and formless fire, the fire that darts and flashes through the hidden depths of the universe, thou hear the voice of the fire. When you come back to the south, face the tablet and wave the wand in front of it again 3 times. Then use the tool to trace a large blue invoking pentagram of fire in the air before the tablet. While doing so, vibrate Oiptia pedosi. Then trace the figure of Leo in the center of this pentagram in red. Point to the center of it with the wand and vibrate Elohim. Lift the wand and say, in the names and letters of the great southern quadrangle, I invoke you angels of the watchtowers of the south. Put the wand back on the altar. Move clockwise to the west of the altar and pick up the water cup. Face the elemental tablet of water and wave the cup before it 3 times. Lift the cup above your head and walk clockwise around the circle, saying, so therefore first the priest who governeth the works of fire must sprinkle with the lustral water of the loud resounding sea. When you return to the west, wave the cup 3 times in front of the tablet. Trace a large blue invoking pentagram of water using the tool while vibrating Nepa Harzel Gayol. Then trace a blue eagle head in front of in the center. Point at the center of this pentagram with a cup and vibrate Aleph Lamed Al. Hold the cup above your head and say, in the names and letters of the great western quadrangle, I invoke you angels of the watchtower of the west. Put the cup on the altar. Move to the east of your altar and pick up the ear dagger and pivot to face the ear tablet. Wave the dagger before it 3 times and lift above your head. Walk clockwise around the room with the dagger in the air while you say, such a fire existed extending through the rushing of air, or even a fire formless, whence cometh image of a voice, or even a flashing light, abounding, revolving, whirling forth, crying aloud. Pick up your magic wand in your right hand and your earth pentacle in your left and move clockwise to the north of your circle. Using your magic wand, trace a large blue invoking pentagram of earth over your pentacle. Use your magic wand to trace the sigils in Hebrew letters of the names in capital letters over your earth pentacle as you vibrate them. Say, O thou who art from everlasting, thou who hast created all things, and clothed thyself with the forces of nature as with garment, by thy holy and divine name, Adonai, whereby thou art known in that quarter as the name Saphon. I beseech thee to grant unto me strength and insight for my search after hidden light and wisdom. Continue the oration, making sure to trace the air above your pentacle, the sigil and Hebrew letters of each name given in capital letters as you vibrate it. Say, I entreat thee to cause thy wonderful archangel Oriel, who governeth the works of earth, to guide me in the pathway, and furthermore to direct thine angel Forlak to watch over my footsteps therein. Continue the oration as follows. May the ruler of earth, the powerful prince Kerub, by the gracious permission of the infinite supreme, increase and strengthen the hidden forces and occult virtues of this pentacle, so that I may be enabled with it to perform aright those magical operations for which it has been fashioned, for which purpose I now perform the mystic rites of consecration in the divine presence of Adonai. Return your magic wand to the altar, and pick up the magic sword in your right hand, and return to the north. Again trace a large blue invoking pentagram of earth above your pentacle using your magic sword. Make sure to vibrate the Enochian names and say the following. In the great secret holy names of God born upon the banners of the north, Emordial Hectega, I summon thee, thou great King of the north, Ixod Hechal, to attend upon this ceremony, and by thy presence increase its effect, whereby I do now consecrate this magical pentacle, confer upon it the utmost occult might and virtue of which thou mayest judge it to be capable in all works of nature of earth, so that I may find a strong defense and a powerful weapon with which to rule and direct the spirits of the elements. Say, you mighty princes of the northern quadrangle, I invoke you who are known by the honorable title and position of rank seniors, hear my petition and be this day present with me. Bestow upon this pentacle the strength and purity whereof you are masters in the elemental forces which you control, that its outward and material form may remain a true symbol of the inward and spiritual force. Move clockwise to the south of your circle, hold up your earth pentacle and say the following, making sure to vibrate the angel's name. O glorious angel, Nahum, thou who governest the fiery essences of earth, I invoke thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art sovereign, that by its help I may govern the spirits from thou art Lord, and in all seriousness and steadfastness. Walk to the west of your circle, moving clockwise. Hold up your pentacle and say, O thou glorious angels, Ehnefra, thou who governest the moist and fluid essences of earth, I invoke thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art sovereign, that by its help I may govern the spirits of whom thou art Lord, in all seriousness and steadfastness. Move clockwise to the east of the circle and raise your pentacle and say, O thou glorious angel, Emboza, thou who governest the airy and delicate essence of earth, I invoke thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art sovereign, that by its help I may govern the spirits from thou art Lord in all uniqueness and steadfastness. Walk around your circle clockwise to the north, hold your pentacle high and say, O the glorious angel, Ihnoraim, thou who governest the dense and solid earth, I invoke thee to bestow upon this pentacle the magic powers of which thou art sovereign, by its all help I may govern the spirits from thou art Lord in all seriousness and steadfastness. And when you have performed whatever magical work you want to do and are ending the ceremony, say the following. Unto thee, soul wise, soul eternal, and soul merciful one, be the praise and glory forever, who has permitted me, who standeth humbly before thee, enter into this far into the sanctuary of the mysteries. Not unto me, but unto thy name be the glory. Let thy influence of thy divine ones descend upon my head, and teach me the value of self-sacrifice, so that I shrink not in the hour of my trial, but that thus my name may be written on high, and genius stand in the presence of the holy ones. Perform the closing by watchtower with two differences. First, when you do the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, use the earth pentacle instead of the dagger. And second, trace banishing pentagrams of earth, which are the normal banishing pentagrams you trace in the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. Wrap your earth pentacle in its black or white silk and let no one else touch it. Bye for now.